Scott, yes, you can add an appointment calendar, a reoccurring event. The recommendation I would make is that you create a new calendar to house this event. Reason being is I personally, and I bet you do too, don't want all of your personal information public. So over here, I have mine labeled as office hours. So you can see what that looks like. This is information I'm willing to share with students. So the first thing I would recommend doing is going into other calendars and to create a new calendar. Once you've created that calendar, you can set up your appointments, okay? So my calendar is made. You'll see it now under my calendars right here, okay? And then you're going to go into create. And you're going to go ahead and title it whatever you want, advising. And you'll see under here there's a couple different categories. You're going to want to make this an appointment slot. And you're going to want to set the duration for which the slots are. So how about 15 minutes? You're also going to want to go to this section right here and make sure that it's in the calendar that you want. All right. So next you're going to set up when this event is. And I would recommend then going into the more options tab because you can set it up to repeat. So I have these events. Let's actually just make it start today. And I'm going to set those time frames. Let's say I'm going to take advising from 2 to 4 p.m. and they're in 15-minute slots. I want this to repeat weekly on Friday. That's when I'm doing my advising is on Friday on that flex day. So next you save this event, okay? So you can see it over here in my test calendar and you want to turn that off, go like this, turn it on, click here. And this is what your students are going to see. If they want to sign up, they're going to come into this advising calendar. They're going to click on this. It's going to give you a link to go to the appointment page. All of the available slots will show up. And then what you do, the students will pick which slot they want. Okay, so Google Hangout. Google Hang. All right, great. And they'll press save. Now that appointment is gone. It's not available anymore, okay? Says my appointment has been saved, goody, goody, good. Okay, so now what does that look like to you? Over here, whoopsie daisy, that's my calendar. Over here, I'm gonna turn my office hours. Oh, sorry, this is my personal calendar. Let me get over here. You're gonna go into, let me refresh this really quick. I ran a couple test runs through this before I started screencasting. So I'm going to go in and you'll see over here, oh, Sarah's made an advising session. It's going to show up with the student's name and time. You'll click on that, and from here you can go in and edit this event. This point, this is where you can add a conferencing link. You'll just simply go here, do your drop-down menu, and then you can save it. It'll ask you if you want to send an updating message. So you can just say, see you at 2:45, and it will send them an announcement that you've added a Google link. From there, you just log in, click your Google link. Let me turn off these other calendars so it's not confusing. You'll go in, you'll go to your join, and next thing you know, you're having yourself a session. So a couple recommendations I would have for you. I would do all advising and Google Meets through their apps for PPS. And I would avoid any sort of like private emails. The other thing that you can do is you can actually record the sessions. So let me hide this really quick. So you can go over here and record the meeting. You have to ask for their consent to record them. But I think it's prudent to record these private sessions. It will automatically save it into a designated folder for you in your Google Drive. And that's what I have. I hope this helps.